Hey, what's good, everybody, man? Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters around the globe. Peace to the rest of the human family that's living in peace. All right. Hey, what's up, man? Once again, us here at the iCast, when I say us, me, and you, because y'all watch, I have to report some unfortunate news. I said, this is what I'm going to use a lot of my segments for, because, you know, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's bordering on absurdity. Like, the lack of human respect that's being shown, you know, especially towards Muslims. Not just because I'm Muslim, just because it's evident. As this story I'm about to tell you of Saidah. If you haven't heard, Saidah was a 7-year-old Muslim girl who got her throat slashed last week in a park in Detroit by 73-year-old Gary Lansky. All right? Now, alhamdulillah, all praises due to God. Saidah didn't die. The old man didn't kill her. But this story hasn't even been spoken about by national media. Why? It's barely getting any press in Michigan, in Detroit. I mean, the D, come on, man. Come on. You know, how this is not a national story because what, Saidah's Muslim? She's a little Muslim girl. And, I mean, you're not really reporting on all the little Muslim girls you blowing up over in Palestine and Gaza. So that's what we're doing here with this media twist where you can report everything about the dude, Sean Combs' trial and bail and all that, you know what I'm saying? You can put all this trash on the news to preoccupy people. You know, but a little 7-year-old girl, little Muslim girl, Saidah, gets her throat slashed in a park in Detroit, and there's no mention of it. National press. 73-year-old Gary Lansky, he gonna get what he got coming to him. Assalamu alaikum, Aki. What's up, Big Ak? Yeah, he gonna get what he got coming to him, man. Wherever he go, man. Mashallah. You know, that's wild, man. So, you know, and every time I tell y'all, you know, the reasons why I left the country, reasons why... And, you know, it's too many to list. Let's just put it there. It's too many to list. You know, y'all can stay here and bury your heads in the sand. And, you know, that's your life. That's my life. You know, that's why I report to you about shit I see. Because, listen, on the day of judgment, we all going to be held accountable. We all going to be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And, Alaykum Salam, Mark, no doubt. Be safe out there, man. They slashed a little sister in the neck, man, up in Detroit. Like, I don't know what else we gonna need to, like, wake up or come together, man, and tighten up. I really don't know. But, you know, this stuff don't happen in the DR, man. Ain't no little kids getting... First of all, ain't no school shootings in the DR. Kids ain't getting they neck slashed and all. Listen, man, the level of violence in America now is unprecedented. And y'all all immune to it. We grew up violent, but now y'all so immune to it. Like, this dude, a 73-year-old, think he can walk up to a little 7-year-old Muslim girl in the park and cut her throat? Thank God he only had a door pocket knife or whatever, but she bled, and, you know, this is wild, man. She was in the park with her. They should have beat the brakes off dude. Dude shouldn't even be denied bail. He denied bail. How about denied life? How about denied air? The shit they do to us all the time. And they do that to George Floyd. He couldn't even get no fucking air. You know, once again, you know, yesterday I chopped it up with you about the unfortunate shooting of the Georgetown girl, Sydney Wilson. But I mean, you swing a knife at the police up there, it ain't gonna turn out too sweet for you. But now we got a 7-year-old in Detroit, man. Y'all go look this stuff up, man. You go look it up, man, because I'm going to beat up. You know what they call me in the Fed? They call me a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, one of the monikers that I had, I was an alarm clock in the graveyard because I wake up today. You know, when I say I'm a freedom fighter, man, I've been doing this shit since the womb. Yeah. Dudes that was in time, did time with me, they'll tell you. I ain't had no problem going to the hole, but I ain't going for no frivolous shit, you know? I'm always going to be against the administration, man. If you against me, I'm going to be against you. That's how I carry my prison time. That's how I file my motions, my habeas corpus, all my brief shit y'all don't even know about, can't even begin to imagine. But yeah, man, this is it's sickening. It's sickening when a 7-year-old can't even play in the park. In Detroit, out of all play in the D, what? They got the largest. I'm trying to think. Is it Lebanese? They got the largest Arab population in Dearborn. I want to say Lebanese, largest Muslim community in America. And a little sister can't play in the park without getting slashed, man. And they have so little respect for our women and so little fear of our men that they'll watch 73-year-old. He can get that off, man. That's why I say it's gut check time, man. Not just for the Muslims, but it's gut check time between good and evil, man. Good and evil. It's gut check time. Draw the line in the sand, and your actions going to depict what army you on, man. You on the side of good, you on the side of evil. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous that I got to report on this, man, when I come back to the States to get my family up out of here. You wonder why I'm back over here helping my fam get up out of here, man. Are you serious? Are you serious, man? Listen, man, dude would have made it out the park. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all the specifics. He wouldn't have made it out the park. That was my niece, my daughter, they didn't even have to be related to me. I was in the park and seen the 73-year-old, man, I'd have beat blood out, homie, man. I'd have beat blood out, homie, for real. It's like, man, is there not anything not sacred anymore? One thing you can learn about an area, a country, a province, whatever you want to name it or call it, municipality, whatever, a republic. Listen, 2 things you can tell about them. The sincerity is how they treat the infants and how they treat the elderly. Remember that. You can tell a lot about a society by how they treat the infants and how they treat the elderly. And this country is piss poor failing. Got the highest goddamn human trafficking, child trafficking, sex trafficking fucking country in the world. In the world, these perverted motherfuckers running this country. A girl can't even play in a park. Think about that. A little 7-year-old can't play in a fucking park in 2024. And y'all talking about Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Piss poor. Human trafficking, sex trafficking. Shout out, man. You need to check out my homegirl, Kendra Geronimo. She is super dope. And, man, look, she has a movie nominated for an Oscar, Surviving Sex Trafficking. This is the shit that she fights against. Kendra Fine Shorty that was on the show with me. You got to check her out, man. Surviving Sex Trafficking is a documentary on Stars. Kendra Geronimo, man. Yo, she's super dope. But this is what she fights against, man. Sex trafficking, child trafficking, human trafficking. This country sucks. This country sucks. And to the elderly. Y'all done lost so much compassion. Y'all done invented putting your parents in fucking assisted living. That's bullshit, man. In Islam, it's an honor for your parents to die in your home. In Islam, you'll see multiple generations living in one home. The mother and father, the brother and sister, the uncles and aunts, grandparents, children, cousins. How we used to grow up, but we didn't got segmented because we done lost contact with our culture. But now look what you do now. Your parents get old. All right, man, they shit on themselves and pardon the pun. Oh, I'm going to go set them up. I'm going to send them in an assisted living facility. You're a coward, man, and the law's going to curse you, man, on the day of judgment. Believe that, man. How you going to do your parents like that when you came out your mother's womb, they took care of you and put Pampers on you while you shitted on yourself? That's why Islam is in the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be soft and be no Muslim, man. The law don't choose weak people. But that's what America is known for. Look how it treats its infants, its children. Look how it treats its elderly. You in the park and get slashed by elderly. Be like, what? What medical condition homie had or whatever. It don't matter. This is the days and times we're living in. This is the society you're living in. You don't see this shit in other countries, man. You do not see this, man. You can sit there and let this American media pump your head full of shit and got you thinking everywhere else in the world is so dangerous. I'm not saying places ain't dangerous. It's dangerous in DR. You know what I'm saying? But it's far less dangerous places in DR than it is in America. It's dangerous in motherfucking Caracas, Venezuela. But it's far less dangerous places in Venezuela than America. I mean, we ain't going to play this imagine who got the toughest hood and the toughest country. It's fucked up all over the world in certain instances. But the amount of being messed up is less where I relocated to. It's exponentially everywhere in America. As a black man, I got to walk outside. When I walk outside, I got to be on point. I got to be on point for the jackers. I got to be on point for the cop that won't pull me over and harass me. You know, I got to be on point for whatever else that's out there. You know, the jackers, the cops, you know, just driving while black, walking while black, you know, all that. This is the stuff we got to be faced with when you walk out in America and y'all acting like this shit is normal. You acting like it's normal. No, it's normal to be around people, man. You don't gotta have your guard up. You can smile and laugh because everybody got the same motive. They pulling in the same direction. Not slashing 7-year-old girls in the park, man. Like the fuck is wrong with America, man? What's wrong with the media about the stuff you report on is wild, man. Because you sway the narrative. You got everybody worried about Puff, fuck Puff. You did that. Now let me tell you something, man. I don't care about people that God blessed to become exponentially wealthy and, you know, you got a life. Think about this. Everybody wanted to be Puffy 10 years ago. Bet don't nobody want to be his ass now. So I don't have no sympathy or empathy for when you get $1 billion, $1 million, or whatever, and you jack it off, now you in jail. I went to jail for 20 years because I was trying to make $1 million illegally. Nigga, you know, you don't get money like that and didn't do nothing. So I don't, you know, that's what the media is showing you. But let's talk about Saidah, the little girl Saidah. Let's talk about that. You know, because that's what the Oddcast going to do. I'm going to bring it to you. You already know. When I get up in the morning, I get up and I trade. I get ready to trade at 5:30. Right now, I'm up. Oh, boy, I'm up big on this euro dollar. Man, I'm on sales report came out this morning at 8:30. I'm up big. I'm going to ride that joint for another 2 hours and get out, man. Couple $100, man. Hey, y'all better get down. Stop playing around. But listen, yeah, man, I get up and I go through the news feed, see what's happening. I was like, what? This is not getting no traction, no action. A little Muslim girl gets slashed in the neck, and you worrying about something else? Who Cardi B was out with, man? We don't care about that, man. Listen, the purge has started. You better get aware. You better, you know, your loved ones, you better start making plans, man. The sooner you start making, you know, plans, and I'm talking about all types of plans, life insurance, health insurance, how you can pull money out of that, premiums, deductibles, you know, living off the land, you know, passports. You know, y'all playing some real serious games here, man. Because in a couple weeks, we gonna find out who's going to be president. We already know who's going to be, you know, but listen, check out this story about the little girl, man, and prayers go out to her. She is alive. She is brave, you know. She's talked to news reporters in Detroit, but, man, for this not to get no traction all over the nationwide is crazy. It's crazy, and it shows you how little respect that the media, I wonder who runs the media. I ain't even going to tell you. I wonder who runs the media and print and all that in America. How you have no respect for a little Muslim girl like that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous and sad, but it's indicative of, you know, the times that we're living in, man. But that's why we got the Oddcast, right? Because, you know, all going to bring it to you. Every day I'm going to have a news flash. Every day, you know, unfortunately, I like bringing informative good stories, too. It's just unfortunate. There's not a lot of them in America, man. I shared them with you, the brother that invented the what's called Ermin Bakali, the young 14-year-old brother up in Virginia. Yeah, I give you good stories, but America ain't a good story type country. It's full of animosity and, you know, beef and, you know, violence and debt and debt and debt. You know, y'all jokers don't want to be, y'all let a football game affect your whole mood for the week. That should tell you how simple-minded you are. Y'all let sports and shit affect your whole life, man, and you're in horrible shape. Your health is failing. You're in debt, ain't trying to get out the hole. You ain't trying to get a passport and travel changer. Nothing. You just going down a rabbit hole. Like, you know what it is? It's like sludge going down the drain. Y'all just going on down the drain. Y'all don't give a damn, man. You know. But, oh, dude, man, that's why I had to let y'all know about the little girl Saidah up in Detroit that got slashed by a punk-ass 73-year-old. Yeah. You know, he gonna get what he got coming, man, well, you know, by law. So on that note, man, I just wanted to wrap this little session up with you, man. Y'all carry on with your day. I'm gonna get back into monitoring this trade. Listen, man, boo-wee, yeah. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Hey, peace.